Hi everyone, this is Susie from Minnesota Zone 4, and I thought I'd show you what I've been growing since about the beginning of March. These are cannas that I have been growing. They're from a big box store. I don't know what the variety is going to be, but they're looking pretty good. They're leaning over a little bit. They're not quite used to the wind and the sun. I've had them in my greenhouse, but kind of acclimating them to the weather here. This is the only one that's a little different from the rest that I absolutely love. So I have high hopes for those. This again is my new area that I'm going to have strawberries and raspberries in. I love this bed. It took nothing to put together, and right now with the season I need all the help I can get to make things a little bit easier, but I love it. So, and I like the fact that it's kind of fits into grooves here, and there's a peg that goes into a hole. So you can't get any easier than that. There's no hardware, no drilling, just put together. So I don't have my strawberries yet. I ordered that from Burpee, and they're going to be bare root. So they should be coming shortly. And then these are my raspberries, and they're a little different from other raspberries. These are called Arctic raspberries. And I purchased this from Logie's. I had gotten a catalog, and I'm like, oh, they're good to zone 2. So they should do really good here. I need both of these in order for them to pollinate. So I was very happy that they lived. They came at a time when I couldn't plant, so I had to keep them dormant. I hope they spread, but they're only supposed to get maybe 4 or 5 inches tall, so fingers crossed they work out. Hopefully the flavor is really good on them. I purchased 6 roses from them, and of course this is the Oh So Easy variety. I have this one here that is the Oh So Easy Rose Double Red. And again, this was from Logie's. And then this one here is the Italian Ice. Look at the blossom on that. And I love this series. I just feel like it's a no-brainer. And for me, that's a good thing because I'm not really good at growing roses. So I've had them in my greenhouse for a little bit, but unfortunately I've noticed aphids on them. I've been squishing. I did spray with insecticide. This is the red one. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. This gets about 3-4 feet tall. And then this one right here gets about 2 feet. These will be going in this area once I can get it looking nice. This is a mess again. It's bugging me. I just like to put something in front to cover it. But let's see here. So the Italian Ice one, which is that one there, is a zone 4. And the magazine for the red one, it said a zone 4. Of course I buy it because I'm a zone 4. And then I get it and the tag says zone 5. And these are proven winner brands. I'm a little nervous, but I kept them. I thought I'll give it a whirl, see what happens. So fingers crossed. But look at this. So that's just gorgeous. So I'll see what happens. I mean, with gardening, you always take a chance. Even plants that are hardy to your zone have a tendency to not make it due to certain conditions. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the aphid problem, I'm hoping a predator just comes by and takes care of it for me. I'll look every day and squish them as I see them. So this little greenhouse was a new addition this year, and I wanted it because I decided to start a lot of my own seeds. I'm definitely going to be buying a lot, but this just kind of helps me out. And then I got a temperature in here of 92 degrees Fahrenheit. It is warm, so whew, I watered everything today. Hopefully it does have vents here. Hopefully it's enough. It's a little breezy, so I don't want to fry anything. This plant right here, this is, I started all of these by seeds, except for a few things I'll tell you. But this was by seed from Select Seeds. This is a castor oil bean, New Zealand purple. Gets about 6 feet tall. Love it. Absolutely love this. I have a little damage here. I'm not too worried. It's a pretty strong plant. I'm probably not going to use all of these. I have an area where I'm going to put them and I'll kind of show you. But this looks good too. It is a little warm in here. But love that color. And then down here, this is Nicotiana, a lime green. And this gets about 3 feet tall. This is the crappier looking bunch. This over here is the same one. It looks like I have a little stalk there. I might pinch that off. Maybe I'm thinking I should, because it is supposed to get 3 feet tall. But when I was starting my seeds, I have a grow system and I have the heat mats, and I was running out of space, and I ended up putting a tray of these on the mat where I was starting some seeds. Well, I think they got a little warm, and that's why they look a little yellow. Again, I don't need all of these, but whatever can make it, that'll be awesome. Down here, so from a big box store, I got some dahlias. I couldn't pass it up. I'll be putting them in pots, and they look pretty good. Down here, I have, this is 4 o'clocks. Just trying to get a good view. And this is called Orange Crush. They were a little tricky to get to germinate. I didn't have a good success rate on them, but these are all that I have out of probably, say, 18. So, but I'll see what happens. Yep, more dahlias over here. And this right here is, I'm just kind of doing a test to see if I can take it, because my nights they're getting kind of like the low 50s, mid 40s. This is a ground cherry plant, Aunt Molly's ground cherry. And that I got from Select Seeds. Also, this one here, the 4 o'clocks, I got from Select Seeds. And then I'm going to turn over here. It's a little crowded in here, sorry. This is a Mina plant, or Mina vine. It's Mina lobata or Spanish flag. This is an aggressive grower. I have 3 plants here. I have some cannas in here. They were the smaller ones, so they're in here. This is a really cool vine. And down here, of course, you know, marigolds. I have to thin them out. I just brought these out. I know some are a little bent over from the wind. I'm not too concerned. But you can see in here, again, I have a lot of thinning to do. These are some newer ones that are coming. Don't know what that is. That's weird. But, again, I have some bent over ones here. We'll see what happens. And down here, I have some, I have to sit down, some more castor oil bean seed, or plants. They're a little smaller, but they were a little bit later. I think every time I went to plant seeds, I had a snowstorm. So I feel like I just jinxed my winter. It was just weird. Every time I had snow. And yeah, and then the last one that dumped about 2 feet, yeah, I had started my zinnias and everything. So maybe you can blame me. Let's see. I have these soaking right now in a little water. I'll have to dump that out soon just to make sure everything gets wet enough. This plant right here is Datura, and it's supposed to be a yellow one. And this right here is a purple bell vine. Look at the leaves on the back. Isn't that cool? So I just brought this out, so I'm going to have to watch this pretty carefully. They're kind of going all over the place. So I kind of have them down here a little more protected. And then, let's see, I think I missed over here. Whoops. Don't want to make you dizzy. And this flat here, and I went with these peat pellets for this one. Whoa. They are a little stuck together. And these are, I think, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly, Benary's giant zinnia mix, all different colors. So I have plants for that. And what is in here? So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 36 plants in here. So I think, and these get about 3-4 feet tall. So I can't wait. They look pretty good. I might have to put them down below. And then in this one, I have the Whirligig Zinnia mix. They're about 2 feet. And then over here I have Cosmos, and it's called Xenia, or I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but it's Xsenia. Again, that's from Select Seeds, and hopefully it does pretty good. It looks good. And then my aunt had planted some moonflowers, and she gave me some, so I can't wait to plant those out. And I think that's about it. I have some peppers and some more ground cherries inside an eggplant, but I'm not ready to bring them out quite yet. They look, I wish I could. They look fantastic. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I can't wait. And then I'll kind of tell you. So over here is where I'm going to plant most of the stuff. In these 2 beds. I had dahlias last year, but unfortunately they were kind of a headache because of the earwigs. Who knows, maybe it'll be a different year this year, but I'm taking a chance. So I'll have that, and then this back bed here, way in the back there, I think I'm going to plant my zinnias, my tall ones, the Benary. Sorry, I think I'm butchering that. And then I'm thinking maybe in the front here, depending, I might do the Whirligig mix since it gets a little bit smaller, but I'm definitely going to use up all those plants. I think they look pretty good. Had some issues with a few of them, but you know what, all in all, if it works, then that's definitely a lot cheaper. I mean, I will be buying a lot of plants too. I have some other stuff coming. I have some tomatoes coming from Burpee, the tomato berry, and then I also have some cannas coming, some caladiums. I do have some caladiums started indoors in my grow room, but right now I can't bring them out. Let's see, what else do I have coming? Some other things, but yeah, that was a tour of my little greenhouse, so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.